I'm curious if you ever hit any bumps along the way.
Chinese culture, of course, the family is very, very, very important. You know, American culture, while, you know, American children are close to their parents, but it's quite common, it's not unusual for parents, you know, move away and change jobs, different cities, you know, thousands of miles away. Well, in Chinese culture, it's very strange. But in the case with my wife, Wang Qian, is that because she has two brothers, then it wasn't such a challenge. However, you know, during the years being together, when anytime there's an issue in the family, you know, brother needs some help, or financially or something, or wants to start a new business and is looking around for investors. You know, of course, I get a call. I don't know about French culture, but in American culture, it's always kind of like you don't want to do business with your friends or your family, your relatives, right?
Never.
Right. Whereas
almost.
Whereas in Asia, it's the opposite. That's
exactly
what you're expected to do. And this was discussed over one Chinese New Year a couple of years ago, and of course we had the drinks, the dinner, and everybody's all warm and fuzzy and
they pounced.
and then we're just having this discussion.
Got you drunk first.
and of course I was asked, you know, we've got so many orders, we just don't have the capital to buy the supplies. You know, so we just need a little bit of money to kind of get these things up and running. Well, and then I said, well, okay, well, how much? And they gave a number, and then I kind of figured out, wait a minute, that would make me like the major partner, the principal. And I told him, I said, you don't want me involved in your business. You don't want me sitting in your meetings asking all these questions, this, that, and that, because I don't know anything, you know, about the kitchen cabinet business.
How did that go over, especially with your wife? Was she okay?
Well, she was very fortunate in that respect, is that she kind of has an understanding that sometimes it's best to kind of take a step back and look at something from more of an objective standpoint. Yeah, again, going back to the American perspective, it's you know, it's kind of like 3 days. It's like fish. You know, 3-4 days, things start to smell bad.
You know, go a little sour. Yeah,
exactly.
I was just curious. Have you met his family, your boyfriend's family, at all?
The gap is a bit too big with his parents. But I'm quite friend with his sisters. He's got 3 sisters, so I'm really more closer with the sisters.
When you say the gap is too big, do you mean they're not super excited?
No, the gap. No, it's not so much that. But the gap with their son is already very, very big. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's really old generation kind of very. I said Buddhist, and so really an old generation Chinese. Well, my boyfriend is already much more open on the world and different way of thinking. But his sisters, and his sister, especially his younger sisters, we are going out together quite a lot. And
that's fun.
So with our boyfriend, and so for me, not so much a family, because in fact, I think for women it's a bit different. Yeah. Usually the men are expected to do a lot of things, etc. Well, the women, even if they have money, they are not expected to do that much, which is fine with me, because I definitely don't want to lend money to the sisters. In fact, my boyfriend is helping all his sisters to find jobs, and all the time he's helping, and even his friends. I mean, it was funny because yesterday I was on the phone with him, and we were talking, and we were talking because he's helping some of the friends to buy cars, so he's finding the place and etc. And I said, so because it's kind of business, In fact, it's like France is a very open world in Chinese, You can have, it's not like friends, it's my so close friends, they are so intimate with me. It's like more like kind of business friends. So I was saying, did you take any commission or thing? You know, and I said, no, I cannot do that.
It's kind of trading obligations. It's kind of trading favors.
He said, they will do the same for me.
Right.
And I said, maybe 1 out of 10. The other 9, they will not do the same for you.
That's the one that you need. Just need the one that'll do it for you.
So family, I don't have that much pressure. For me, it's like, it's the other world, yeah. And I wouldn't live with my parents, so I will certainly not live with his parents.
Right, right.